Good morning. It is Thursday, February 22nd. Today is the Feast of the Chair of St. Peter. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio. I'm Matthew Handley. As we reflect on our own sinful nature this Lent, Al Kresta shared a commentary on Ash Wednesday focusing on sin. Plus, in sports, the Lions are dropping a draft pick. That's coming up after your local weather and this news. A Michigan judge says additional witnesses can be added to James Crumbley's trial. Crumbley is facing 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter in connection to the shooting his son carried out at Oxford High School. The judge will allow the previous owner of the gun that was used in the shooting to testify in trial, as he knew the condition of the lock that was on the gun when it was sold. Prosecutors are also looking to add students to the list, and the judge says she will rule on that soon. Over 18,000 people have cast an early in-person vote in the presidential primary in Michigan. Canton Township Clerk Michael Zeitgrist says things have run smooth so far.
Most Michigan voters are not familiar with it, but we want to make sure that we kind of close the gap and make sure that every voter in Michigan knows that early voting is here and that it's a viable option.
Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson says nearly 766,000 people have voted ahead of the February 27th election. This is the first election with statewide early voting for at least 9 days. Benson says if you're voting absentee, you need to physically take your ballot to a drop box or the clerk's office instead of putting it in the mail now. A new report finds that funding for county roads and bridges in Michigan is far short of the needs to maintain the roadways. The County Road Association published their study showing another $2.4 billion is needed annually to fix county roads and bridges. The report maintains that inadequate funding will lead to further road deterioration in the state's 83 counties. The report also noted 75% of the state's county roads are maintained locally and not with state road crews. Proposals to potentially rehabilitate the Belle Isle Boathouse are being accepted by the Michigan Department of Natural Resources. The structure is owned by the city of Detroit, but is under state oversight through the DNR and with Belle Isle being a state park. The building was constructed in 1902 and was deemed structurally unsound in August 2022 with a collapsed floor and a caved-in roof. Rehab applications can be submitted through March 29th at 3 p.m. And the Eucharistic Miracles display, curated by Blessed Carlo Acutis, being held at St. Dominic Parish in Saginaw, is continuing through this weekend. Blessed Carlo Acutis is well known for being the first beatified millennial who used his computer skills to create a website on Eucharistic miracles. The exhibit will be open today through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday from 9 a.m. to noon. This is again at St. Dominic's Parish in Saginaw. All are welcome to attend the exhibit and the weekend masses. You're listening to Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and streaming on the Ave Maria Radio app. Sports is coming up after your local weather. Now this.
A culture of life is like a bright city on a hill. Just as people in 1890 might have had difficulty imagining today's cities, so it may be today in imagining a culture of life. But it starts with more than imagination. It starts with the moral commitment to offer the highest regard to the gift of God hidden within each human life. Let's become the culture of life.
Today in the Motor City, it will be cloudy with a 50% chance of rain showers and highs around 50. Tonight, it will be partly cloudy with a chance of rain showers in the evening, lows in the lower 30s. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy with highs in the lower 40s. Saturday clears out with mostly sunny skies and temperatures in the lower 30s. Sunday will be slightly warmer with temperatures in the upper 40s. Monday, partly cloudy in the morning with highs around 50. Today in the Saginaw Valley, expect cloudy skies this morning, then clearing just a little bit this afternoon with highs in the mid-40s. Tonight it will be partly cloudy with lows around 30. Tomorrow will be cooler with partly cloudy skies, highs in the mid-30s. Saturday will be mostly sunny with highs in the lower 30s. Sunday warms up a bit with mostly cloudy skies and highs in the upper 40s. And Monday will be partly cloudy with temperatures in the upper 40s. The Lions are moving on from a former top draft pick. ESPN is reporting that Tracy Walker III has been released. The safety posted a farewell message on Instagram where he thanked the team and fans. He was selected 82nd overall in the 2018 draft and tallied 3 interceptions to go with 398 tackles in 6 seasons with Detroit. Releasing Walker creates a $5.5 million in cap space for the Lions heading into free agency. As Archbishop Fulton Sheen says, the world sometimes seems to encourage sin. Al Kresta has some thoughts about sin.
Sometimes the cartoons in the New Yorker actually touch on a theological or a spiritual issue. Not often, but I remember one when there was a beautiful cathedral. It's a cartoon again. Beautiful cathedral. People streaming out. They're carrying their priest on their shoulders. His surplice is flapping in the breeze. And there are 2 men standing off to the side watching this, amazing outpouring of enthusiasm and cheer. And one of the guys says, "What the heck happened over there?" And the other replies, "Oh, that priest just said that sin doesn't matter anymore." So chances are slim that those of us associated with EWTN and Ave Maria Radio are going to be carried out on the shoulders of our listeners for faithfully teaching and preaching. Historically, the Catholic Church was known for having a deep and abiding understanding of sin, not merely as a deviation from rules, but as a corruption of the heart. We are, as St. John Paul II puts it, an expert in humanity. And you think of the great Father Brown mysteries. Why was he such an astute detective? Because he knew the brokenness or the bentness of the human heart.
Kresta in the Afternoon is weekdays at 4 p.m. on Ave Maria Radio and is available on demand with the Ave Maria Radio app. St. Leo the Great says, out of the whole world, one man, Peter, is chosen to preside at the calling of all nations, and to be set over all the apostles and all the fathers of the church. Though there are in God's people many shepherds, Peter is thus appointed to rule in his own person those whom Christ also rules as the original ruler. This has been Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio. I'm Matthew Handley. You can connect with me on X. I'm at Radio Handley, and Lord willing, I will be back tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.